going in the reel.
I think it looks sick.
Hopefully.
This isn't a story about grief and loss, because death is normal. It truly is. Like, we're all gonna die, right? We're all gonna experience it. It's what we do with it is different from person to person. When I reflect back on my brother and the time that he got sick, I remember sitting with the oncologist telling Taurin, you have stage 4 cancer and you have 6 months to live. We were 3.5 years apart, and he was just always really sweet with me. I felt very fortunate. Not everybody has that with their sibling. He was just a lover. He was a giver. He was a really sweet soul.
God or the energy above or whatever, just the world, the energy that is, took me from this plane today. What would make me the most sad is knowing the grief that all you guys would feel.
The moment that he passed and he took his final breath, one of the things that he said was, life for my family. And I think in essence what he was saying there was like, I know I'm gonna go, and what's important for me is that my family lives. I went home, I was living in Boulder at the time, and I wrote life for my family on the window. And when I woke up the following morning, it was illuminated across my wall, my bedroom wall, life for my family. And I remember crawling to the wall and just putting my hands on it and then feeling like that was his instruction to me. In that moment, like, I really understood time. Initially, after losing him, I spent a lot of time outside. That was my healing space. I distinctly remember feeling like I could hear my brother and feel connected with him. I saw him in the trees and in the birds, and I could hear, like, auditorily, I could hear his voice talking to me.
Come over here. When's the last time you went climbing?
Outside? Oh, that's been a long time. I've got no solid footing.
If you let that anxiety take a grip, it's really hard to get out of it. And it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, if there is going to be one.
It was like closing the distance between he and I. I could reach him and be a little bit closer to him up in whatever plane he was in.
Take this heart of gold and melt it down, then I'll come around, I'll come around. I'm treading lightly in your eyes, honey, I can't live alone. but a life without you could never still me now.
It became very clear to me that my passion was being in the outdoors and then using the outdoors as a vehicle for personal and collective healing. Yeah. It's actually, can I show you a trick?
I was going to say, it seems to be a little backwards.
You can actually do it along this line, like put it in there,
inside.
and then it's just nicer. How do I look?
Good.
Locked?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool, you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay. You are on belay. There you go. Nice. When my brother was diagnosed with cancer, a friend of mine was working at First Descents, which is a nonprofit that provides outdoor adventure-based programs for young adults impacted by cancer. And I kind of fell in love with the model and the concept and realized for the first time, you know, wow, that's the kind of organization and the mission I want to be working for. Nice work! Bringing people together, creating community, and using the outdoors as a vehicle for healing. I could be proud to see what I'm doing now. His story has helped inspire me and then hopefully inspire others. As he was dying, he taught me how to live and gave me permission to live in a way that I wanted to live that maybe I wasn't allowing myself to. It's a chapter of my life, and there'll be another chapter after this, but this one's a really important one that I have to fully write, and then I'll have a better understanding of what I'm supposed to do next.
With so much time to spend, why paint this house again? When the floorboards creak and pull you from your slumber, I'd hold you till the end, but honey, even oaks must bend if we intend to stick with one another. So take this heart of gold and melt it down, then I'll come around, I'll come around. I'm treading lightly in your eyes, and honey, I can't live a life, but a life without you could never still